What's up, everyone? This is Wes from Kabloom. I am joined right above me by Julian Laverty, pub quiz host extraordinaire. How's it going up there, Julian?
It's pretty good, mate, up here in the privileged spot.
That's amazing. Well, looks like you're in a very authentic, real pub right there that's clearly not a virtual background.
Definitely not an illusion.
So, Julian, for everyone that is joining us, is an old friend of ours. We met in San Francisco years ago. He's been running an amazing pub quiz in London that was very popular in real life pre-pandemic, and for the last year he's been hosting a weekly online pub quiz, which it gets hundreds of people showing up to it. It's an amazing experience. Y'all definitely should check it out sometime, regardless of if you do this with your team. It's just very fun. But we've put together a pub quiz that's specifically for teams. Julian, why don't you tell us kind of a quick kind of excerpt or kind of an overview of what the session's like?
Yeah, of course, man. So, I really love, I love doing like trivia nights and pub quizzes and stuff. And what I really love about pub quizzes here in the jolly old UK is that it's really not that much about the questions. It's more about like having a drink together, having a laugh, interacting, and just sort of having a nice time, really, irrespective of how well or not well you do. So, yeah, I just like getting people together, putting them into breakout rooms, trying as best we can to recreate kind of like a vibrant pub atmosphere, and just spending some time together, having some fun. Got a whole load of different questions in it, Wes. We've got stuff for older people, stuff for younger people, different genres, got like music, science, pop culture, everything really. It's usually just a lot of fun. We like to interact with one another, and the teams get to interact with each other. It's just a bit wild.
And one thing that I like about your questions and your rounds is that you don't have like one super straightforward round of like geography questions. It's a lot more inventive than that. Can you speak a little bit to like the types of rounds that you come up with?
Yeah, of course. So, yeah, I like to keep it kind of dynamic and fun and surprising, because I think that just makes it a little bit more engaging rather than like, oh, we know we're going to get 10 questions of geography or whatever. We're sort of really rinsing on geography here. We keep using it as the boring example. Sometimes geography can be alright. But yeah, I like to use like a variety of different mediums, whether that is, you know, stuff with like props that I have here, or virtual backgrounds, pictures, videos, music. It's just sort of like a mixed bag, really. Keep everyone on their toes.
And so at the beginning, you create the teams, right? And I guess, I mean, theoretically, we could have the people, one of the organizers could like send us a list and we could populate the groups, if we needed to. But generally, we find it works pretty well to just kind of mix it up randomly. You end up getting like people from different departments working in teams, which, this kind of like cross team collaboration actually ends up really being fun, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I think some of those like connections have been really surprising, because like sometimes I ask sort of just like really mad questions, like little throwback ones from the past, and then suddenly you find out that, two people from different departments, oh, I used to love that TV show as well, and then they're just like having their own little kind of connection going on, and I really like that, and I don't think that would happen quite so much if you pre-assigned the teams. I like the sort of randomly generated aspect of it.
That's awesome. And so the flow of it, I mean, the one that we're doing with you, I know like in London you'll do these for like 3-4 hours into the evening, which is different if everyone's just like drinking at a pub. We're doing it usually like an hour-ish session. So in that time you kick it off, kind of welcome everyone, give them the overview, throw them into their breakouts to just kind of meet their teams. They come back, and then you just go into a round of questions, and then they go back into their breakouts, or how does that work?
Yeah, so in like an hour quiz, it kind of depends on the rounds for that particular event, but generally speaking, within the hour, they would be in their breakout rooms 4 or 5 times. So they get like a good chunk of time to spend with their teams, and then they get a good chunk of time to spend in the main room with everyone together competing. You're right, like when I do my quizzes here in London, like there's sort of like a real life aspect as well as the virtual one. It's kind of like a little bit of a mix. So those events tend to go on a lot longer, but even in these hour events, like there's so much like packed in, it's really vibrant, it's really like fast paced. I think the energy sort of stays up the whole way through, which is really nice. And people like get to answer their questions all together as a group, have a little bit of conferring, and hopefully one team emerges victorious at the end.
Awesome. And of course, they walk away with all sorts of incredible prizes that you mail them afterwards.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it sometimes takes like several lifetimes for the prizes to arrive, but they'll get there. I've got faith.
Absolutely. Yeah, but for the organizers watching this, if you actually do want to send out anything, like you can mail out prizes to the winners. I mean, a lot of it's really more about the experience than winning, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But you know, if you want to do some special thing or send out, gift cards or for Grubhub or something, that could totally work too. Cool. Well, this is a great session. We've been having a great time, running this with you, Julian. So glad that the stars aligned and an old friend of mine can be working with Kabloom, which is awesome.
Super exciting. I love it, man. It's so good. This little international interaction.
Love it. Cool. Well, thanks for jumping on and taking the time. For everyone watching at home, hopefully this provides a little insight into how we run Pub Quiz, and hopefully we'll be working with you soon. Take care, Julian.
Thanks, Wes. Bye, mate.
All right. See y'all.